Boom! We back. Episode 79. Not as good as 69, but we move.
I'm glad it's not as good as 68.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not the same vibe as last time, because last time you was moving a bit booky.
Well, last episode, I had a couple L's.
Yeah.
Big L's.
Oh, yeah.
Some big L's last episode, boy. So
Yeah.
I am here to redeem oneself.
Wait there, boy. What you say?
Yo, people. Hey, listen, I think this is the first time I've ever actually been able to see myself in the camera. No, but I can't, like, I'm looking at myself and I'm
That's the first time you've caught yourself.
okay, the first time, hey, go back, man. What the fuck we doing?
Because you get, look at you.
Hey, listen, I am one
You know what's nuts is when you caught yourself, like the whole vibe, the mood change, your voice change. I'm like, why you this smooth operator? It's like, hey, people. So, yo, what's going on there?
Like,
that man really full of themselves.
Damn, I'm looking good. Okay, anyway, people.
Bro, why you is... You know what? Rock on, my friend. Rock on. That dumbfounded look.
People, thank you for joining us. It's Watch It or Not
TV.
I'm your host, Daniel Nero. I'm with my co-host.
I go by the name of Zoosh, a.k.a. Guyver.
I don't always say it every 5 or 6 episodes, but we got a great show for you today. Yeah, okay, cool.
When I say something, you got a problem. When
like,
I don't say it, you got a problem.
Nah, I just say it like, you need to know when to say it and when not to say it.
Why was that the moment? Yeah, it's rock on. Do you like that's your thing? You hear me?
People, please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment because we want to hear that sound.
Ta-ting.
Or
Ta-ting.
and for the 79th time, Zoosh, could you please explain to the people what that means?
All right, so you're watching this episode as usual, but you've yet to press the notification bell, yeah? So whether it's your first time or it's your 79th time, you need to press the notification bell. Now, when you press the notification bell, it's going to make a sound. Now, the sound changes depending on what browser you use to get on YouTube to watch the show in order for you to press the notification bell. But, yeah, I just thought I'd let you lot know that, yeah? How about that?
Mind blown.
Do.
How's your week been? You been all right? You been...
So, funny you asked that, my friend.
Oh, shit, man. Yeah, man. Come on, man. It's therapy. Come on, man. Talk.
I may have experienced one of the worst feelings I have ever experienced in my life this weekend.
Wow, I'm so intrigued. Pray tell.
So, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, they're in town. Mm-hmm. Yeah, O2 Arena. Got a chance to go. Got tickets.
Oh, snap.
Boom. So, yeah, I was excited. I've seen Dave Chappelle a couple times, but I've never seen Chris Rock. So, I'm like, all right, cool. Now, I'm not thinking it's going to be nothing major. I don't think they're going to come out together or anything like that. But Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, let's go. So, boom, O2 Arena. Make my way to O2 Arena now. Now, first of all, let me just touch on the whole organization of getting in the queue and going in to watch this show is a mess. Oh, yeah? Really? So, let's just start with that. Yeah, it's a complete mess, yeah? Make our way into the show now. No, we'll make my way into past the ticket stage or whatever not. Second hiccup. Food in the O2 Arena. Mm-hmm. Jolting, yeah? What? Complete jolting. The way the queues are set up and the way you have to, like the way you're going to get food is just a mess. The food's a mess, like in terms of like what you're getting. It's like little pizza slice and like a chicken burger or whatever not. And it's like 15, 20 pounds.
Oh my God.
15 pounds for a burger and chips. You hear me? Dead. Drinks, half a pint's like £4. A pint's like £8. Glass of wine's like £9 or something stupid. Jesus. So already I'm hot and bothered. You hear me? It's not the greatest start to, you hear me, a comedy show. But you know what? I think it's the first time I've actually been in the O2 Arena. Really? So yeah, I've been in the Indigo bit, but I've never been in the arena. Okay. You hear me? So still a bit of excitement, but you know when you're a bit deflated and it's like, yo, this has just been a long thing getting in. I've just spent how much money on a little slice of pizza and chips and a little wine and that. But anyway.
Nice though?
No, not really.
No.
But anyway, yeah. Mm-hmm. So now man's time to go in the show. Now, originally when I came in, I was on the first floor, like on ground one, innit? Ground one. So moving around there, trying to get food, and then looked at the tickets and realized we're on the fourth. So went up, got to the fourth floor, got the food, boom, boom, boom. So now, time to go into the show. But I thought, you know what? Let me go to the toilet quickly. You hear me? Because, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you went to your seat
Drink a lot of water. No. I went toilet first. You hear me? Because been in the queue for God knows how long. You hear me? So I went there now. Boom. Come out. Get ready to go to the show now. So you go. So there's 2 double doors, right? So you go through the first double doors, and then it's the corridor bit. So I bust that, go through the first corridors, boom, boom, boom. Bust the second corridor, bust the second double doors now. And I shit you not, bro. It's the first time in life I've had a panic attack, bro.
Wow.
Like, for those who don't know, me and heights ain't really good friends, yeah? Yeah, me and heights ain't really, we don't pally like that too much, yeah? So, bro, man bust the double doors, bro, and I just see everything. Oh. Like, the whole arena, obviously, you know what I mean? Man's just there on the edge. I literally feel like I'm on the edge of the Grand Canyon, bro. And I'm like, yo, I walk immediately backwards, back through the double doors in the corridor. Bro, I had to gather myself. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, yo, I've never felt like that before. Like, obviously, I don't really do heights. I don't do bridges. I don't really like going on roofs.
You don't do bridges?
Nah, I don't really like walking over bridges like that, flipping. Like, my worst, the best thing I could compare that to is when you go to a water park and you got to climb up the stairs to the bum. Like, I always just find that like a mad thing because the stairs are always dodgy. You can see through the stairs. I'm like, why is this the most dodgiest thing to walk up?
Do you not go on?
The only time I go on things is because of peer pressure. Let me just put that out there now because I don't want to be a punk hard bitch. Yeah, that's the only. I'll be happy holding man's bags and coats at the bum, but you know what? I ain't gonna be that guy. So I go on the things.
So you don't parking them things.
I go on them, but it's
because man, like
I don't want to be no bitch. So but anyway, yeah, boom, man, get to the arena, boom, boom, boom. I walk immediately back through the double doors. I'm like, yo, I need a moment. I go toilet again to gather myself.
As you do.
And I come out and I'm there and I'm standing in the foyer a bit and I'm like, yo, that was actually mad. But like, I'm here to watch the show, innit? Like, man can't punk out. So I give myself like 5 minutes. These times now, I'm just wishing I snuck in a bottle of juice or I could go outside and, blaze one up, but man can't. So anyway, man's there in the foyer, walk back through the double doors now. Brace myself, walk through the other double doors, and it's just there, man's face. Quickly ask the guy, the steward that's there. I'm like, yo, I'm sitting in such a seat. Where is it? Boom, boom, boom. He says, yeah, it's on your right, and then up the stairs. And I'm like, fuck. Man, I have to go further up now. So I literally, as I'm walking in there, everything, I'm holding on to something. I'm holding on to a rail, making my way up. You hear me? Make my way up to the right,
Does it peak like that?
Bro, it's mad, bro. And I just felt, you know what it is, bro? I just felt mad vertigo. Like, the way the seats and, like, the stadium is, like, whatever, designed. I just feel like it's like that. I felt like I was falling over. And, like, the thing about heights as well, well, I've spoken to other people, and, like, it's not super common, but I know I'm not the only one. When you're afraid of heights and you look over, you get the urge to jump. And the nuts thing is, it's like you're battling in your head about not jumping, but jumping. So, because you know it's stupid. It's like, why? Why do you want to jump? Why do you want to jump? Just jump. You could do it. Boom, boom, boom. And it's like a mad, like, thing in your head. I know it sounds crazy, but people that are afraid of heights will understand, bro. I swear down. And so the whole time you're just battling in your head about moving forward, boom, 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 I'm gonna drop, blah, blah, blah. So all you want to do is just get to a seated place, innit? So I'm walking up now anyway, get to the row, realize the seat is right in the middle of people, yeah? So these times here, there was someone in front of me, and I could see them get into their seat. Their seat was like pretty much in the same place as mine. And I could see them get into their seat. But they're putting their back to, like, say like the person that's sitting on the seat, everyone gets up and you got to walk across the road. They're putting their back to them, innit? So they're walking across like this with their face facing the actual arena. Not me, bro. Not me. When I tell you, bro, I done the, listen, pause, yeah?
Well, you were sliding.
Bro, man had to, you know when you're holding man by the waist and like, sorry, brother, sorry, please, excuse me, bro, sorry. Holding the back of the seat, trying to, bro, as soon as I sat down, felt the same thing, bro. Like, the way the seats are positioned, I felt like I was up like that. and I was gonna, bro, it's the worst experience ever, bro. I watched that whole show, we were so high up, couldn't even see Chris Rock properly anyway, but I couldn't look at Chris Rock because when I looked at Chris Rock, I could see everything down there. So I'm literally just looking at the monitor. So literally for about an hour and a half, I'm just staring at the monitor. Whoever's talking to me, I can't even look that way because if I look, I can see the whole arena. Bro, it was the worst experience I've ever experienced in my life, bro. I'm not going to lie, bro. And if you're afraid of heights, don't go to the O2 Arena. And if you are going to go, pay extra money and stay in the stalls down on the ground. But yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, first thing I want to say is, if I ever ask you, like, how's your day been and that, like, don't ever take that long again.
No, bro, I needed
don't
to.
Ever take, don't ever,
I needed to get that off.
We got like time limits.
I needed to get it off, man. Don't worry.
We kind of need to get to with them things there. So
we're gonna get you. We're gonna
that's
get
cool.
you.
But I didn't know you was afraid of heights like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Heights ain't my thing.
Really?
Yeah, it's not.
So we can't go Fort Park.
No. I mean, we can. Yeah, me, because
there's always a man that needs to be a designated bag holder.
Yeah. Always, normally the parent and that, but yeah, me, I could take that role. Yeah, me.
Okay.
Yeah,
that was good to hear.
Need to get that off, man.
Yeah, man. There's no point asking me how I am because we ain't got much time left. But anyway, Zush, could you please explain to the people?
All right, today it's a short show, man. Short show.
We're running through.
Today,
it was gonna be. But
we got a new one called Joyride.
Alex, you got time left? You good?
Are we really doing this? Yeah,
yeah. It was making sure everyone.
Listen, I never said short story, I didn't say that. I said, hey, what? You hear me? So you knew you was in for.
I didn't. I didn't. But
I needed to get off. Wait, is this therapy or not? Say space or not, man. Man kicked it off with therapy and first and foremost, I'm gonna need you to cut the session short. Like, what are we doing there? You hear me? That's why black men can't. You know what? Let me not go there. So first off, we got Joyride.
Yep.
And then we've got one on Netflix that I had my eye on for a minute, which is called Trainwreck, Woodstock 99.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into it.
We'll start with Joyride.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, can I ask why you picked this movie? I know why I would pick this movie, and you know why I would pick this movie. But I want to know why you picked it.
I picked because
for the same reason that I would have picked it. Okay, because you saw Olivia Colman.
Because I know you like Olivia Colman, and obviously we've watched 1 or 2 bits on Olivia Colman, and yeah, she's become one of our faves, I think.
Okay.
On this show, so I saw her. I think I read the synopsis. I was like, oh, different. And you know, we don't like to do the same thing over and over again. You get me? Not everyday action, horror, boom, boom, boom. Sometimes throwing a little feel good drama in that.
Yeah, this is drama, feel good drama. Yeah.
So that was my reason.
Okay. Synopsis.
I don't know. What are you thinking?
In the Irish.
Can you do Irish accent?
Probably one that's gonna offend someone. Yeah.
We mean no offense, man. Disclaimer. They know how it is, man. We're just reading the synopsis in characters that we pick, man. So we just do the best that we can. Don't mean no offense.
Yo, Patrick's. I'm sorry about this, yeah.
My birthday's St. Patrick's Day, man. I understand.
Go on. Okay, cool.
Hear me. Take your time. Go easy. Go easy.
Irish.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to get in my Irish bag. Yeah, okay.
I
need to get in my Irish bag. Okay. Follows Joy, a train wreck on an adventure who is ready to give away for a newborn baby. Joined by a cheeky street urchin. There are 2 diamonds in the rough. There are 2 diamonds in the rough on the run. That was alright, I thought.
Yeah, that was
a bit.
Man.
It was a bit more Tyson Fury than Irish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was all right, man. It was all right. You could slide with that. You could slide.
That's cool, man. That's
cool. Slide through with that.
The director was Emma Reynolds. I only know that because I googled it and checked.
Okay.
As we do. Yeah, the writer was Albihi Keegan, I want to say. Albihi. I hope I've pronounced that right. And again, the only reason I know that is because I googled it. However,
Google.
One thing I do want to say is that I found out some very interesting information from watching this film. I found out that Olivia Colman's name is not even Olivia Colman.
Why am I not surprised?
I did not know. Do you know what most surprising about it is? Yeah, is that sometimes people have different names.
Stage names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But usually there's something to do with their name. It's like,
Well, Jamie Foxx ain't.
well, yeah, fair enough.
Eric's arm.
Yeah, something else.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Jamie Foxx, yeah. But I knew that though.
Yeah.
But most times it's something. Like I don't know. I feel like it might be something and then they got a different surname or it sounds like their name or something like that.
Yeah,
or maybe they use their first name or something.
I'm trying to think of someone else I know. I know there's one more, but if I'm using the 3 examples, they're all completely different to what
What's
their
the
name
3
is.
examples you
I'm trying to think of another one, but I know there's one more I know where it's like, I was surprised that wasn't their name as well.
Well, her name is Sarah Caroline Sinclair.
Stage name. And the reason why I'm not surprised is Olivia Colman sounds like a stage
dope.
name. Yeah,
Olivia Colman.
It just sounds like
Olivia
you
Colman.
sound like
But
you're
you say
born
it's
to be
better
an
than
actor.
Sarah Sinclair. That sounds all right.
Yeah, it does.
Sarah
but
Sinclair.
She wasn't happy with it.
Well, evidently.
I mean, did you find out the reason why she may have changed
No.
it?
Do you know?
No.
No, I don't know. I wonder when she decided to change her name.
Because I feel like, well, every time I've seen her, I've always known her as a...
Oh no, it's always Olivia
Yeah.
Colman. I've never seen her as
Yeah.
Sarah Sinclair, but yeah, I was gonna say pleasantly surprised. But
I thought you was going to say that, but it's like, why?
Pleasantly surprised, but I was like, oh, okay, I was shocked. I was like, oh, okay, that's her name. Anyway, okay, you want to start with this? I feel like I usually start, so you can start.
I mean, I knew what I was getting into when I got into this film. I knew what I was getting into. So
That's funny.
I knew it was going to be a story that was going to develop over time.
Yeah.
Which I thought it did, but developed quite quickly. It developed quicker than I thought it would do.
Okay.
And I say that because when I thought it was coming to an end, it was only an hour in. And I thought, oh, right, I feel like you lot have kind of done a film already.
Yeah.
Like there's enough. So it had a good start. It was quite self-explanatory about what was going on. The direction and the narration and the storytelling of what was happening was literally about this young kid. You knew from quite early what had happened. And then literally about 5-6 minutes in, it kind of starts.
Yeah.
It starts whatever the film, it starts the Joyride, shall we say. So 6 minutes in, it gives you just kind of a brief little intro. You can kind of get a gist of what's just happened, actually you can't even work out what's going to happen, but you get a gist of what's about to happen.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed this film, but I just feel like it could have been better. It was a feel-good drama. There was a lot of parts in it where I understood what the film was trying to do. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I understood what the film was trying to do. It was trying to show you a relationship between this young boy and this woman, which was essentially turned into a mother-child relationship, but without saying too much. Yeah. That was as far away from what it was as it could possibly be.
So I started this one and I agree with you, it started quite quickly. You knew exactly where it was gonna go. Well, no, you didn't, but you knew the thesis.
You saw Joyride.
You saw the thesis of what was gonna happen and where it was gonna go. I too understood what the film was trying to do. And I'm actually very disappointed at how they tried to do it. I feel they completely missed the mark with what they did, because I feel this film is actually a very important film in terms of
Olivia
Colman's story of what was happening with her.
Yeah.
I thought that was very, very important story.
Yeah.
That I feel a lot of people might not even understand that actually happens.
Yeah.
That's a general, can we say the basis of it? I'm not gonna say the thing, but I'll say the basis of it is that she is struggling to bond with her child.
Yeah.
So she's had her child and she's finding it extremely hard to bond with her child.
Yeah.
And that is way more common than a lot of people actually know. So I think in terms of that, I thought it was a very important story that they was trying to get at. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think the element with the young boy really would have polished it.
I thought it was quite interesting they chose a young boy
rather than the young girl.
I didn't even think that. It was just... I mean, obviously there was explanation as to why he, let's say, quote unquote, was knowledgeable about certain things. But it was still a bit like, did the breastfeeding part kind of not throw you off, but did it?
I think
was it odd, or am I looking at it differently?
I don't think it was odd. I think that again, I've actually did a bit of research into this already from something else that I previously had watched or seen. So I feel that part was trying to explain that is a strong way how women bond with their child. Yeah. That's actually that's actually a thing. Yeah. So I think that's what they was trying to go for.
But I meant in terms of how
enjoyable it was.
No. How
well, she's having fun at one
point.
No.
Like, how she was shown.
I don't understand.
Like how, because at first she didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how she was shown, like, that because it was the little boy and the woman, it just, and like I said, it was explained how he was so knowledgeable. Yeah. But it was still like...
I think, like I said...
Like I didn't feel weird, but it was still like,
I think as a parent of boys, seeing them interact with their mum, I kind of get it.
Okay.
Because like there'd be times where she might be naked walking around or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But to them, it's their mum.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's not a thing. But obviously, to a man, it's like,
yeah.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? But like, I think for him, obviously, he craved that.
Yeah.
If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like, I think that unfortunately this film really missed what it was going for, in my opinion.
It missed emotion. I didn't feel much emotion from it.
At all.
I didn't feel much emotion from it.
And you know what,
And there was a lot of parts where you should have kind of felt something 100%. Where you didn't really 100%. Feel it. You understood what was going on.
Yeah, but you didn't, it didn't hit you.
Nah.
And you know me, bro. What do I do in movies?
Yeah, you was looking. I could tell you was looking.
What do I do in movies?
I mean, I was trying to. I was trying to provoke some tears.
There was no moment in this that hit me, but there was lots of moments that should have.
Yeah,
this movie should have really cut me deep.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? And it didn't. And I was watching this film. Whole time I'm watching it, I'm watching Olivia Colman, seeing Olivia Colman, and I'm watching the other people in the film, and I'm watching the other people in the film. I'm analyzing, I'm dressing, and I'm thinking, this again is a favor. This is a favor that Olivia Colman has done. She's doing someone a favor. Someone knows Olivia Colman, or someone has the link.
Did it feel like that?
To Olivia Colman, Someone's written something and they've like, I could probably get you like Olivia Colman in this. Do you know what I'm saying? And then they've ended up with, because unfortunately, and I don't like to say it because I know how difficult acting is anyway. But the boy's acting was
yeah, the boy.
I don't want to say terrible.
I think there was a part where I thought that actually.
I don't want to say terrible. I don't want to say terrible, but I was like, I don't think he was good in this role. The dad, I'll say terrible because he can handle it. You get me? He was terrible in this. Like for who he was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And how the relationship he was supposed to have with his son, it was terrible. Like, it was so poor. It was so unbelievable. Like, I didn't believe him at any time. Even the times where he was scared of the, like, I'm like.
So do you feel like this film could have been better with better actors? Because I feel like the storyline was there.
I feel that
it didn't need to be like, it wasn't no big budget. It was just set in like what felt like a small town, and they was just driving across a small town. You know what I mean?
Actors would have helped, but I think the writing wasn't good. I think the story, what they had
The concept
was
cool.
good. The concept, you're right.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for. The concept was good, but the way they told the story was not good.
It wasn't.
And we fly back a couple weeks to Leo Grand. It reminded me a little of that in terms of how simple the story.
Yeah.
As simple the story was. There wasn't many characters. I think there was two main characters,
Yeah, for
and
the
then
most
like
part.
about three random ones. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That had little airtime. And like, but that story, again, another really important story, was portrayed and shown far better, and it hit you far better. Do you know what I'm saying?
It did.
Even the last scene of Leo Grand still sticks with me as like probably one of like, it's up there with one of the best like endings that I've seen of like that type of movie.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? This one, I wanted it to be good so bad because it was Olivia Colman, because of the story that was happening. Like it had everything. It had you got newborn baby, you got a child missing his mum, you got a connection with the baby that the mother's trying to get. Do you know what I mean? It's got everything that you would need for emotion. You got the kid and his dad, the relationship there.
Yeah.
You got everything you would need. It just never hit.
As you're saying that, I do think though the film did get better in the second half, and I feel like the kids' acting did get a little bit better. I say that when you kind of see the dad again, and that whole hotel scene, and
That was very weird to me.
That bit was weird. That
weird.
bit was super weird.
Very weird and
unnecessary. Yeah,
unnecessary. There was absolutely no need for it.
It was like adding salt into the wounds for the boy, but it wasn't really needed.
It was like, do you know what? I've been doing this, and I need to add something shocky. I need to add something shocky, so let me do it.
Yeah,
I understand. I kind of get why you would, because
On her.
I get it on her, but I mean, as a writer, I kind of get why you would put that in there.
It
Do you know what I mean?
didn't come in properly though.
It seems cliche
But it didn't even come in properly because it was no
completely
vibes,
random.
no vibes there too. And then it was like, yo, how did we end up here? And then
it was
gone again, and it was like, that was unnecessary. But like I said, it wasn't a bad film. It really wasn't a bad film. But I agree with you that they just didn't. They didn't hit all the points correctly. It didn't strike enough emotion, and they did fall short in terms of just delivering the final product.
They fumbled the bag, bro. You got Olivia Colman, bro. You got Olivia Colman as the main star of your thing, bruv. Make her work.
And you've got a good storyline.
Yeah, you've got a good storyline. You got one of the best, like one of the top British actresses in your film. Like, make her work. You get me? You've got everything that you would require for this to work.
Yeah.
So put them together, and I just don't think they did.
No, that's right. You're right.
Yeah. So in essence, summing up, for me, this is a knot, unfortunately, and it's upsetting, you know, because this is the second knot that Olivia Colman's got. Because she got the other one, I can't remember what it was when she was on holiday with the sister, with the daughter. But she got, that was another knot. So this is the second knot, but it's not her. You know what I'm saying? It's not her.
You have to start looking at yourself, though. You know what it's like? But I work over there, and it don't work. And I work over there. It's like, well, boy, there's only one common denominator right now, you know. But oh man, I want to say it's a watch it because it's not like I didn't enjoy it. I just feel like it could have been a better film. So I'm conflicted in terms of me not thinking it's like, I think it was a good film and I think people should watch it. But it just wasn't a great film, but that's not what we're saying here. So I'm going to say it's a not, because just as I'm saying that there was a lot of times where I got bored.
I got bored so many times.
I got bored
bro.
quite a few times. In this.
I think I was looking down or looking away just as much as I was looking.
Well,
at
the reason
screen.
why I said when I checked the film is because I was kind of ready for it to done. It was like an hour in. I was like, oh Lord, you hear me? But that doesn't mean it was a bad film. It's so weird. I think I was more engrossed with the storyline and the dynamics and the relationship between
I wanted it to work. I wanted it to be good.
And I think that's where it was.
And I kept wanting something to happen.
Yeah.
That made it like land.
Yeah.
And it just
But
never
it didn't.
did.
It didn't. Yeah, it's a not for me.
Yeah. I fully agree. I fully agree. My esteemed podcast brethren.
Sometimes it be like that, but you know we gonna be right back. Oh, that's like a little interlude, you know, and it goes on to the next part. You don't know, I'm just trying to produce the show and make it better for the people that hear me. Man. So, up next we have what I feel like I've been hearing about forever.
Bro, I didn't even know what Woodstock was, but I knew what Woodstock was, if that makes sense. Like I knew.
What did you think Woodstock was? Oh, wait, because it might be the same as me.
I knew like it was a famous thing that happened in America. I knew Woodstock. Okay. When someone says Woodstock, I know it's American and I know it's something to do with like something that happened in America,
no.
but I never knew what Woodstock was.
See, my difference is I knew about Woodstock, but what I know about Woodstock is 1969. I never knew about Woodstock 99. So I always knew Woodstock was like this massive hippie festival. Yeah. Like I always wanted to go. I was like, this is like the best time ever in life, bro. Yeah. You get me? As you saw, well, we'll get into it. You get me? But that's how I always heard about it. You get me? It was that peak time, hippies, peace and love, weed in abundance, bam, heaven. You hear me? But yes, I always knew about Woodstock, but I did not know about Woodstock 99. I thought it was only one.
I feel
Woodstock.
like I knew about Woodstock 69. I feel like that's what, because when I think of Woodstock, I think of peace and love. That was what I was like. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I had never heard about this train wreck.
All right, synopsis. You've got to do this like one of those fucking guys that crack beer cans on their head and shit. One of them guys, one of them jocks fucking with their tops off. It's like, yeah, Spring Break 69. Or 99.
Woodstock 1969 promised peace and music, but the night... Oh, let me enlarge it. But it's 99 revealed delivered days of rage, riots, and real harm. Why did it get so horribly wrong? Yeah. But yeah, this was a bit of a mad one.
First of all, before like I say anything, and before like we get into it, can I just say Friday and Saturday look lit? Can I just say that? Can I just say, Before we get into it, we're going to get into it. We're going to explain what happened on Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right,
But I just want to say, Friday and Saturday look lit. That's what I'm saying.
I'm with you to a certain degree.
I watched this, and if they said, hey, Dan, you could go Woodstock 99 on Friday and Saturday, I'd be like, yes.
Yeah.
I would go. I'd be like, yes, please.
Yeah. Well, like I said, from time I've heard of Woodstock, I've always wanted to go Woodstock. Yeah. Woodstock's like a brand name, innit?
So anyway, Woodstock is a festival.
Yes.
It's a festival run by rich people.
Well, Michael Lang. Yeah.
Who's rich, because I saw him in a helicopter. So
I mean, I feel like he wasn't rich in 1969 though.
No?
Well, I don't know how America was set up back then, but he could have been.
Anyway,
however, yes.
So
he threw a massive peace and love festival. It was
a huge hit. Massive hit. Like massive. Everyone talking about it, etc. And then 1999 comes and he's like, you know what? We're gonna do it again.
Yeah. Well, he didn't want to do it again. Well, he felt like he didn't have a reason to do it again, sort of thing.
But it was
and
coerced.
then he said with the whole gun violence.
No.
It was the gun violence
and the Vietnam War or something like that. He said as well.
I can't remember that, but I remember
that was in the 60s. That's why he did it. That's why he did it in the 60s.
Yeah, this one was more to do with the Columbine stuff and all the school shootings. Mm-hmm. He had kids and he was like, oh, this is kind of the same kind of vibes. Man can probably pull this off again. So he said, you know what? Cool, let's do it. 99. Boom.
Spent big money, found a a
Well, he
band
didn't
of
find
aircraft.
spend big money. He found a sponsor.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he was caked or if he made dough from this thing.
He was smart.
But yeah, he had to find a sponsor, find a promoter, and
And he was linked up as well. He was linked up because he even had the mayor of the mayor of the town.
yeah.
The mayor
Well, I think what it was as well is because people knew about Woodstock.
Yeah.
Like Woodstock is a massive thing. So by 1969 was a long time ago. You hear me? That's like nice couple years. So people by then knew about Woodstock and wanted to bring this thing back. You hear me? But I think the interesting thing was where you kind of saw, where you kind of see it taking a left from early.
That was
when he met up with the sponsors. He wanted to start the festival again, so he met up with that promoter, Michael something. I can't remember it. No, not Michael something. I can't remember the guy's name.
The bald guy.
Yeah. And basically, he said, "Yeah, boom, we can do it again, but not for free. This thing has to be a profit thing."
Yeah, we got to make money.
From there, I feel like, okay, it might not be essentially what he was trying to recreate, and I feel like there's where it kind of took a little left and continued.
Do you know what I like about this documentary? And I like that you see it coming. Like you see, pause. You see.
Well, the way they're doing the countdown in terms of times, like 11 o'clock was this, 3 o'clock.
You see Wagwan, and like they give you like little glimpses of how bad this could get.
Yeah.
But it didn't get bad then.
No, it literally gradually got.
It didn't go bad then, but this could have happened. So it didn't get bad here, but this could have happened. And then it's like, and then I like the bit when it's like, and then Sunday happened. Yeah. And then it's like,
hold on, wait, we just ran.
No, I'm just saying. But from Friday, you're like,
it's like a ticking time.
It's like, whew, thank God. And then you get to Saturday, and you're like, thank God. And then you get to Sunday, and it's like, Bomba Ross Club.
It's a mazine.
Friday was lit, bro. Friday was lit.
All right, wait. So essentially,
I want to go.
They do the festival.
250,000 people.
Hella people.
Which doesn't seem a lot when I think that Carnival has millions.
Yeah, but that's a festival, all in a confined space.
Because it looked like more when I was looking.
Yeah, that was a lot. There
was one scene when they showed the people, bro, through the they had words in the thing, and then they showed the people, and I was like, "Fucking hell! Look how many people! Like, how are you policing this?" Like,
yeah, it was mad. It was mad. So, boom, Friday they start the festival now after going through. Like, I thought what was interesting is they would show the festival and then they'll say something and then they'll show you a year ago as to why that happened.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of the things were in terms of like security, food, water, and
because it's funny that you was mentioning how expensive the O2 food was.
Well, yeah. But that was kind of ridiculous. And that essentially was where some of the tension started first building. When you were finding out water was costing £4.
But it's funny that you say £4 because at a festival now, bro, if they said £4 for a water, you're not really...
I know, but it's still peak though.
No,
like,
it's peak now. It's peak now, but can you... but in 1999, water for water must be... Water
and you know what was crazy as well?
Like,
it was like a weekend, yeah? Like, how much money was you actually bringing with you? And... how was you even holding on to that, like, for the whole weekend? But anyway, Friday they start. I think Friday's headliner was Korn.
Yeah, Korn.
So they have like a selection of acts. It's just like a festival. They have like a selection of acts. It's going out throughout the day. Boom, boom, boom.
They had some guy after him, after Korn. Bush. Do you know that was?
No, I don't know who that was.
You heard of Bush?
But at this moment in time, it was like people were just hot. Like, that's all it was. They were just hot. Water was kind of expensive, but we're still here for a vibes thing, you get me? So acts are going on, boom, boom, boom. They build up. Was Sheryl Crow on that day?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in the daytime. Little vibe, boom, boom, boom. Gets to Korn, yeah?
But before we get to Korn, obviously Sheryl Crow was pissed. Because of the way that
oh man, is this so bad to say, yeah? And we could cut this if need be, yeah?
Yeah.
But don't you almost expect
that?
Like the words of it, not like anything physical. Like
of course. Like,
okay, yeah, I'm
sure that can't be the first time she's heard that.
Yeah, it's like at a festival with wild, drunk, like frat guys. Like,
maybe because she assumed that she was going into Woodstock '69 and got 99.
Right, this wasn't it.
No, this is 99. This is 30 years later.
Yeah, this wasn't it. And so, yeah, she goes on, boom, 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 has a little... Well, she don't have a dilemma. It's just that she does the interview afterwards and blah, blah. But anyway, it's when they talk about Korn, yeah?
When Korn come on.
And it's so nuts because I was a fan of Korn.
I loved Korn.
Like Corn was lit.
They are.
Yeah. So when they were explaining what the crowd was waiting for and how it was about to get, I was like, I could understand how this is about to get a madness. And pretty much it was a madness.
And it's funny that the people, because the people didn't even know who they had hired.
Yeah.
They outsourced that, and it was like, look, just get us some acts. So people were like, well, corner buzzing right now, this, that.
Well, it was the guy that when he said he was like 21 and he was like, when he realized the lineup, he's like, you might not want to, you might want to not mix up all these acts and make it too hype issue.
Yeah, just saying. I was like, I don't know if you know, but Corn, they crazy. Don't worry, man. This is fine. It's an act, but it wasn't.
Anyway, Corn set the stage alight. You hear me? Done their thing. Crowds going hectic.
Absolutely,
it's a madness.
Fucking bananas.
Total
the
madness,
crowd are going
bro.
through.
But they had done their set, and then the guys that come on after, really and truly though, was needed.
Yeah,
like they needed to bring the energy back down.
They didn't do too bad.
No, they didn't. They didn't. Group
man like Bush. Man like Bush.
They done their thing. They settled it. But here's where, when you say Friday and Saturday was lit, where I thought, hold on, this might be a bit tainted. I was like, how do you clear all of this up and then party again? And Lord behold, when they showed you Saturday, the mess,
bro,
that was in that festival, bro.
And you know what? Yeah, that's silly. Like that's schoolboy. Like, because you're holding a massive festival. You're holding a massive festival.
You know you're there for 3 days.
The first thing you must think about is one of the first.
Have you ever been to a festival like that? Like a 2-day festival where you have to stay?
No.
Never have I.
No.
So I almost want to.
But I know, but I've been to 1-day festivals, and when I'm walking home, bruv, I see the floor.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm like even Carnival, bruv. Like Carnival is.
Yeah, but I'm more, if you've got people staying there.
Yeah.
How are you clearing up?
Yeah, but they've got a specific place where they're staying.
That's
Do you know what I'm saying? They've got a specific place where they're staying. They're not on that bit.
Yeah,
so really and truly, you should have had sanitization moving mad
like,
on that, like moving.
Yeah.
What? Even if that was your biggest spend. That should have been your thing. Be like, right,
that
we need
and
to
security
clean
should have been the biggest spend.
That and security,
and it would have been an issue.
And it'd be like thing, but obviously. They didn't do that.
So that's the only thing that stops you thinking Saturday would have been lit.
Nah, do you know why I said
Saturday
was
disgusting,
lit?
bro.
No, Saturday was lit if you stayed away from where you needed to stay away from.
Like the toilets.
Like the toilets. The toilets. Imagine 250,000 people. So just imagine 250,000 people.
10 toilets, bro.
And there could not have been more than 100 toilets. There couldn't have been. There couldn't have been more than 100 toilets.
Yeah, it was grime.
There couldn't have been more than 100 toilets. I don't need to paint a vivid picture for you of what these toilets look like.
It was disgusting.
And not only, and obviously most man in there and gal probably didn't use the toilet, because I saw people moving mad.
Bro, let's think about toilets that you use when you're just at a regular festival for like 3-4 hours, bro.
It's not even on purpose, you know. You're drunk, bro.
Yeah, like I'm not even trying to aim.
Why?
What? But these times here, there's strong 48 hours in now. Flipping second lineup now. I can't remember who was on in the daytime.
In the daytime, okay.
But Limp Bizkit, yo, I'm not gonna put this on them, but from that documentary, it wouldn't be far fetched to say Limp Bizkit kind of helped turn that into where it ended up being. Like they let the real match.
Yes,
they lit the real match.
But what I say is, again, you know what you're gonna get.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what you're gonna get.
Same thing we said about Korn. Limp Bizkit was that. Fred Durst was that guy.
You know what you're gonna get.
You hear me? He was that guy.
So what did you expect? What, them man to come out and be like fucking?
You know what it was? It was the way man read the crowd.
And hype. And
it was even when he was saying, it was like, you know, when you're just fighting with your ego. It's like, should I not?
Well,
fuck it.
He started,
and man turned the crowd upside down, bro.
Yeah, he started moving mad. But then,
because he was tapping into their emotion. So by now, like, water's expensive. It's hot.
Yeah,
It's
we didn't
dirty.
mention on the second day it was like an absolute heat wave
Bro.
that people were struggling to find shade with and shit like that. Like, it was absolutely scorching. People were passing out. There wasn't enough ambulances and stuff like that
Bro.
to handle the people, etc. Like, it was mad. But then that's where the big problem started, because now when they started showing the women getting passed over, I was like, that's the lot. As a woman, but as a man, me seeing that, I'm looking at it and I'm like, that's the last place you want to be.
Yeah.
Like, the last place you want to be as a woman,
Yes.
is on top of 250,000 people getting passed around.
Surfing the crowd. Like, that's
the last place you
until
want to be.
then, I always thought like women purposely did that. Well, they for the
do,
most part,
but they don't expect that, I don't think.
yeah, that was wild. That was wild. But in the atmosphere, I ain't even gonna, boom.
What?
No,
Nah, go on.
because I saw the end. You ain't gonna catch me. You ain't gonna catch me with no allegations. It was wrong. It was wrong, sir. It was wrong.
I think I wish we had a woman here to speak and ask, but I assume that you might think that something might happen. Like, it's not gonna be like unfathomable that if you're up there that someone might grab a titty or grab an ass, but the extent of Wagwan.
Well, the realness is it's just peak. Well, that was the 90s as well. That was something they kept making reference to, because it's just that can never happen now. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm confused because it does, but I guess it's peak because, again, what they were saying is peak that women can't have fun like men. Yeah. Basically.
Even because you remember the woman that was getting interviewed,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden she was surrounded, and the guy was like, "No, guys, you need to do this thing," and they're probably blasé to what's actually going on. They're just like, "Oh yeah, it's a woman. Oh, she's got her tits out. This, that, blah, 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 blah. Hey."
And I think that was the confusing thing as well, because there's women there on crud.
There was women there
on the madness
on crud,
bro. I swear it was Saturday at the Fat Boy Slim thing. A man said he saw 7 people lined up. He saw 7 people lined up with their trousers down and 7 more people behind them. The man goes, "What was they doing?" He was like, "Well, what biblical word would you like me to choose?"
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
And I thought, yo, this must have been the wildest thing you have. Bro, and that was the joke thing. Because when it was all said and done, we won't get to the end just yet. Yeah. But it's not like it wasn't the experience of a lifetime.
Well, but it depends what type of experience she was going for.
If you left before Sunday, it weren't that bad. You hear me?
Well, it depends if you was a woman getting... dragged out and dragged up, bro.
Well, yeah.
But no, I know what you mean. Like I said, bro, Friday and Saturday it looked lit.
Like, that's my vibes. That's carnival weekend for me.
Bro, it looked lit.
Me?
It looked lit. And low-key, I agree with you that Sunday is always better than Monday when it comes to carnival. Just want to throw that in there.
I'd be saying that, man. Low key.
But yeah, Sunday, bro. I've watched this documentary. I've seen how bad it got. Yeah, and for me, I would have happily went there on Friday and Saturday, even with the sanitization issues on Saturday. I would have went there.
You could have rocked on
Kid Rock.
Ah, yes.
Kid Rock
was a mad
as
one.
well. He made people go mad. But yeah, Friday and Saturday looked lit. It looked like, do you know what? It was fucked. Yeah, but it was a story to tell the kids.
But you almost expect that. You know you're going to a festival for 3 days, bro. Yeah. And there's going to be no feds. From what you know, it's Woodstock.
Yeah.
Because before you get there, you're thinking Woodstock. Because it was only until they got there that they realized it was like some kind of army base and it weren't really on grass and they were on tarmac. That was another mad thing. But it is where it is, yeah?
Because that's hot, man.
Yeah, I know. That was another mad one. But yeah, you essentially think you're going to Woodstock 30 years later, bro. You know you're about to get high as a kite. Yeah. You're about to drink your ass away. You get me? Pause. And flipping, like, it's just going to be a vibe. You get me? So, going into the weekend, like, that's what you're expecting.
And that's what you got.
Yeah.
And that's what you got.
Yeah.
But, so, Friday and Saturday, we get to the end of Saturday now. Now, Sunday now, the last day,
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
pretty much the last act.
Yeah. Sunday, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
By then, people are vexed though. Really and truly.
You've been 2 days of expensive food.
And that's what I mean. By Sunday, where's your money? Like, even if you
a lot of
bought
people
enough,
left on Sunday.
I know. Well, a few. I feel like
a lot of people in the terms of
maybe
more
like
people than they would have expected to leave on a Sunday. Yeah,
that left a whole another 200,000. Yeah.
So Friday, by Sunday now, you've been drinking for 2 whole days straight. You've probably slept very little. You've seen absolute madnesses going on. You've been gassed by Korn. You've been gassed by fucking Kid Rock. You've been gassed by whoever the else the fuck was on there, gassing you up. Now it's Sunday, and now you're pissed.
You're pissed.
But
you're still vibesing. Like, you're still high. You're hungover, but you're drinking again. So it's like, it's coming back. You hear me? But at this point, you're a zombie. At this point, you are a zombie.
You're running on fumes.
Yeah. You're a zombie. Red Hot Chili Peppers, come on. Their vibes, legendary band. So you're not vexed, but I'm not like, I'm not in like happy vibes. I'm not in Woodstock vibes. You get me? And then they decided to give out candles to do like a little peace thing. And that's where it turns upside down. That's where it goes wrong. Man give out candles and man say,
yes, like
start a bonfire,
yes,
and then just turns into a riot. Just turns into a mess.
Yeah, it turns into just.
Would you have liked to have been there though, like during the riot,
bro?
Be honest. Are you that kind of guy?
The only reason,
are you getting into the thick of things? Are you throwing stuff?
The only reason.
Who are you, Dan?
The only reason I wouldn't have wanted to be there on Sunday is because of the level of sanitization issues that was disgusting. Occurring.
Bro, it was when the health inspector said they tested the water.
And 90-something%.
Bro, them man were pretty much drinking shit. You hear me? They were literally drinking shit. It was when the girl said she had cold... What did she say she had?
Cold sores.
She said she had some rare something.
That, blah,
basically,
blah,
what
blah.
happens when you've been drinking, flipping...
So what had happened is the shit from the toilets had mixed with the drinking water. So they then started showering and drinking water mixed with shit.
Bro, it was disgusting.
Mixed with shit,
bro. It was absolutely disgusting.
It was disgusting. And the problem was, the problem wasn't even that that had happened. The problem wasn't that the shit had mixed with the water. The problem was nobody knew that the shit had mixed with the water. Yeah. So they were sliding through it. They were showering with it. They just thought it was fucking dirty water. Thought it was mud. Thought it was water with mud. It wasn't water with mud. It was shit.
It was poo.
Just smelly mud.
Yeah, it was disgusting. Because everything was almost in the... It was... You know what? The festival went like wrong.
That because you know what? There was bare rubbish around. The place stank anyway. Like, it stank anyway. Because you got toilets that just stink like shit anyway. This, that. So...
But it was... A lot of it, though, was greed and schoolboy errors, though. Like
when I say drinking shit... They weren't drinking shit.
Bro, they were drinking shit, bro.
They weren't drinking shit. Like, it wasn't shit.
Bro,
they
were drinking water. The girl was saying, I'm not going to say it's dark, but the water was tainted.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was like, it looked like this. Yeah. It looked like this. You ain't going to know you drinking shit.
Like, she was defending herself and them. I was like, what are you talking about? She said, I'm not going to say it's dark, but it was a bit tinted. I was like, that was shit water. That was disgusting.
Shorter.
Yeah. But, all right, what did you think of it, man? We told them about it. What did you think of this, anyway?
Yeah, this is definitely a watch it, isn't it? Like, it's a good one.
It's the Fire Festival vibes, isn't it?
Well, at least it happened.
Yeah, but I'm saying that time the doc was intriguing because the only thing that they didn't tell you, which I would have liked to have known, was how much it cost and how much they made.
Okay,
but I don't think. At the end, they said they signed NDAs and blah blah. I don't even know how they got this story out of them. I think it's because God rest his soul, the guy passed away. But I don't actually know how they got this story when they signed NDAs. But I feel like that was the reason why you don't know any of the budgets. Because that would have been interesting.
Yeah, they probably made fucking shitloads.
Shitload, but I want to know how much they spent, though, as well.
You reckon?
Yeah. Because they pulled a cheapie, boy. They might have pulled this off a 5 bag.
5 bag. But yeah, this is a definite watch it. It's good to know Wagwan. You get me? Like, it's good to know what actually happened in Woodstock. And like I said, probably a lot of people know the word Woodstock, but don't actually know what the thing behind Woodstock is. So for that reason alone, it's a definite watch it.
Yeah, 100%, man.
And it was a good doc. It was a good direction as well. And I liked it. And I liked how they built it up and stuff. And
yeah, they built this real good. It was literally like a ticking time bomb. Only bad thing I will say is quite early, you kind of know what's going to happen. But it just takes you on that story to it. But it was good. It was good. I like these kind of docs. I like these. Obviously, us being in events and whatever not as well, these are always interesting. Like the festival
know what
ones.
not to do.
Yeah, the festival ones are always interesting. But I always see how they went wrong though. And then you think to yourself, yeah, man could pull this off. But you know there's always something else that goes wrong. And it's like, it's never as easy as, it's always easier said than done. However, I really think they could have pulled this off if they weren't cheap. That's the thing about it.
Could have.
Because if this would have worked, it would have been a thing.
Like
Woodstock would have come back.
Yeah, like we said, more toilets, more
security. Well, better security.
Yeah, because because they was just putting random man out the crowd to be security.
But I know how it feels because carnivals are madness. Doing the float with carnival, it's a lot. And you see things like these, you can have as much down as you want on paper. But when it's live and it's go time, anything could go wrong. And at that time, you just got to try and maneuver through it. Yeah, you just got to try and control it.
That's a double watch it from us.
Yeah, definitely watch it.
Been a quick one today, actually. Swift one. We ran through this one. That's how we do. Everyone's going to go home early, even with Zush's story. People.
Why are you hating on my story, man? Huh? People, if you're afraid of heights, man, get at me, man. We can start a little community, a little therapy, and let's sit down and think how we're going to deal with this. Or if you just want to avoid it for life. Because I'm cool with that. I was like, like, fool me once, shame on me. I am never going to O2 Arena unless I'm in the stalls, bro.
Unless you're in the stalls. Yeah. You're going to pay that money.
I probably won't go.
Is it? How much was the tickets?
I don't know. I think the stalls tickets were expensive, though. I heard like two bills. Yeah. And I'm like, I never want to see a comedy show like that again.
I'll wait for the Netflix special.
Yeah, I don't like watching comedy shows in the arena. That's not the vibes. If it's not like a little comedy club or Indigo, but if I can't see your jokes and facial expressions like that, and I'm not really feeling the arena.
Do you know
vibes.
what? Concerts ain't really for me.
Yeah,
I'm not quite. I tell you what though,
well, Indigo that's cool, but arena. If I'm sitting up here and I don't get the vibe.
I tell you what, I saw J. Cole and that was really good. I liked it. However, I liked it just as much banging it in my car. Like I like his. You don't
even like small
intimate ones. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, actually, I
like
prefer those.
Intimate ones. Yeah, I don't like. I'm with you. I don't like the big ones. The only things really that I proper think I really like live like that are intimate things. So like you've been Jazz Cafe.
Yeah.
Like that type of thing like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
stuff
cool. That's cool. All of that's cool.
I like that stuff, but the big whole
that's a madness.
That's not it's not for me either.
No. The only time I thought that was Lion King as well. Going to see Lion King, that was mad.
Well, that wasn't big though.
Yes. And again,
it's
Again, it's the way these theaters are set up as well. Like Vertigo is a real thing.
That's where it's in the Lyceum. That's not even that big. That's not. I'm like the O2.
Bro, I'm saying it was like, it's high. Bro, you don't understand. Y'all just don't understand.
Fucking theater, man. What are you doing?
Bro, I don't even like 4th floor in a council flat, bro. And what we doing here? Yeah.
Oh my God. Yo, people, thank you for joining us today. Big up all our Indian followers, because you man are really going strong.
Yeah, man. We appreciate the support, man.
Definitely
appreciate the support. You lot are showing up, and we've got something special coming for y'all just now. So y'all hold on, and we're definitely gonna look after you guys.
Recommendations? Got any recommendations?
Do I have any recommendations? Yeah, you know what? It's a weird one, but I just watched it and I just want to see what people think about it. So it's not something I'm saying I find good. But Echoes on Netflix. People, if you've watched that, check that out. Let me know in the comments what you thought of that. Echoes.
I'm going to do 2 recommendations. The first one I'm going to say is C, because I'm watching that at the moment. See, Jason Momoa.
Hey, it's hard, you know.
I'm at to the bit with Eric Banner, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not Eric Banner.
No,
what am I saying? Batista, sorry.
Batista.
Batista.
No,
I knew it was Batista as soon as I saw him.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw him, I was like, that's Batista.
No, he's hard.
I'm on the first episode of the second season. Thought that was good. And the next one I'm going to say, I haven't actually seen it, but my brethren's been bigging it up so much that I'm going to recommend it. But we're going to be reviewing it soon anyway.
Oh.
The Capture. I've never seen Jamie like this. He's moving mad in these streets. He's moving mad.
Yeah, so this must be star-studded content, bro.
He's moving mad. So there must be something good. So after I finish C, I'm going to jump on the Capture. But we'll be reviewing that soon anyway. So, yeah, man. That's about it. But big up cameraman Alex.
Done know each and every time.
Big up Studio 44 for letting us film here.
You already know. And people, you already know, man, if you're having troubles looking for something to watch and you're moving mad indecisive and you're just scrolling through Netflix, Amazon, Disney, you know what? Check out the Watch It or Not page and we'll let you know what's good or not.
And you know what? We are getting that. I feel like right about now.
Tried to end that on that. That was the outro.
And another one.
No, that's cool. No, go on. Say what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, say it, man. Say it.
Say it. All right. I feel like we're actually being that. There was people like because I'm consistently getting messages now. Consistently getting like people are randomly people are messaging me and sending me stuff like, "Oh, have you seen this?" or "What do you think of this, that?" And that actually warms my heart. I'm like, finally, 78 weeks, 79 weeks, 79 weeks.
And from week one, we was like, "Yo, I'm trying to build a community."
79
and slowly
weeks.
but surely, we're building a nice little community.
Yeah, we are. So, Woman King as well is coming. So watch that. All right, cool. Let's wrap it up. Yep. Finish episode 79, and that's another one.
Done now.